Hello, hi, my lovely people. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new, my name is Nancy, and this is Life with Nancy. So please feel at home. This is a one big family, and we learn things as we grow. And so, as I told you yesterday I said I'm back, and then today I want to take you guys through a few things that I've learned over the years now that I'm 30 years, right? I have a list of 15 things that I've learned that I would like to share with you. My number one, peace, whether it's peace of mind, peace of body, peace of soul, peace of spirit, anything. At this point in my life, if something doesn't give me peace, it's just too expensive for me, and I can't really involve if something that I can avoid that's gonna take away my peace. I just try my level best to just do away with it, avoid it anyhow, in any way, because what matters to me right now mostly, and the most important and the priority, is my peace. Oh my god, I love my peace. If be it a relationship, in a friendship, be it, I don't know, name it, anything that just takes away from my peace, it's not for me. No. The second thing I would say that I've learned so far is it's okay. It's okay to change your mind about a lot of things. You see, I think since it's our first time of living and we are all going through life for the first time, because when you reach a time and you feel maybe decisions that you made a few years ago, you feel like you maybe it doesn't serve you at that moment, and I think it's okay to change our minds. For example, myself, the decision that I thought was best for me when I was 20, 10 years later, now that I'm 30, maybe they're not the best decisions after all. So it's okay if I change my mind. It's okay if I decide to change my mind, and it's okay too if you change your mind about decisions, about maybe your job, about maybe the qualities you've been wanting in a spouse, name it. Relationships, maybe. Again, another thing I want to say is, like when I was growing up, I always wanted to have 6 children. Oh my god, I fantasized about 6 children. Like, I just wanted 6 children. But with life, experiencing a lot of things in life, I really changed my mind about that. I don't think I want 6 children anymore. And that is because I think going through life, experiencing a lot of things, growing also opens your eyes to another perspective of life. What makes you think and say, do I really want that? And when you feel that's not what you want, it's okay, feel free, it's fine. And so that brings me to my number 3. Number 3 is to stay true to your path and not the timeline. You see, in most cases, with a certain age, when you hit like a certain age, you feel okay, maybe people, maybe your friends, maybe our friends, our family members, or maybe distant cousins, random people on the internet of your age group, you have a feeling that and you see them hitting like different miles, maybe buying cars, buying homes. Things make you feel left behind, and I really think you see, we are different people, and not all of us are going to hit a particular milestone. For example, like I said before, maybe buying cars, buying homes, getting married, getting engaged, name it, at the same time, and that's okay. That shouldn't like suck away your joy, your happiness. that's just the reality of life, and I think we should just learn to live with that, because others hit them earlier in life, others hit them a bit later, others may never even hit them anyway, but I think that should never really take away the joy of living. You should stop living life because, oh, at 30 years of age, someone got a house, at 35, someone is this and that, and I think we just have to live life, like accept that those realities are there, and we are all just never going to be the same. And I think that brings me to my fourth point, which is slow down. Slow down and smell the roses. Oh, I've just learned this recently. When we are all just struggling for these goals in life, we want to hit these milestones, we want to do this and that, we want to, we want to mount into something in life, we want to do everything, achieve all these goals, but we forget one thing, and that is to live life. So I've learned that amid all this chasing of the goals, wanting to hit milestones, wanting to do this and that, it's very important that we slow down, just live life, relax at times. Go out with your friends, go to the beach, go and eat that nice food at that nice restaurant that you like. In my country, they always say that, oh, you're eating, what you're eating is a bag of cement. Like, okay, so not each and every money is going to be used for building or achieving this and that. And the one thing I've learned about the achieving of goals, don't get me wrong, achieving goals is good, don't get me wrong. I have my goals to achieve, I have my dreams and everything. But what I'm trying to say is, amid this all that, I think we should just learn to slow down a bit. Someone tweeted recently, and it was like, that future that you're struggling so much for, sacrificing a lot for, you may not even be part of it, which is very true. In as much as things concerning death and everything is one topic that we shy away from, but that's just the fact. So, slow down. My fifth point is, I've learned to put my phone down. Oh my god. I've learned to put my phone down. There are some apps that really get you addicted. For my case, like, it's TikTok. So there are times, like, I could wait. There was a time I was so addicted to TikTok. Oh my god. Like, I would literally get up from sleep before doing any other thing. I'll just grab my phone, not even check my WhatsApp message. I'll just start scrolling through TikTok, and there's a time I reached and I was like, wait, what? I remember there's this one day, I think it just happened a number of days, but there's this one day that I really sat, I was like, really? I woke up early in the morning, I think so, it was around 6 something. So I got my phone and started scrolling through my phone. I scrolled through my phone up to around midday. And the only thing that got me out of bed was because I was hungry. So I took a shower, had something to eat, went back to my bed, and scrolled TikTok. Like, the whole day, I was just on TikTok the whole day up to midnight. You can imagine, from morning. The only breaks I had in between was I had to go and get something to eat. I get something to eat, come back, scroll through TikTok. Like, I spent the whole day holding my phone just like this, scrolling through it. When you reach midnight, I was like, really? So I spent the whole day scrolling my phone. So that's how much I was so addicted to the phone. And right that instant, I installed my TikTok for some time so that my brain can at least come back down here and enjoy life. And the other thing is, the phones make us to not connect well with the people that are just here with us. We want to tend to connect with people that are far away, which creates that void. I've seen this with families. You find all the children in their home, they have the tabs, and then the mother, and then the father, everyone's on their phone. I'm really, so it's one thing, I'm not yet there, but I'm trying to reduce my screen time on phone, and then enjoy life. Not like every time you go somewhere, oh, you have to take pictures and then post. I have no problem with taking pictures. I want to keep memories, fine, but like not the whole. Maybe let's say you go find an event and the whole time you just, you know, it's kind of unhealthy also, at least for me, and I've decided to work on that. So my other point, I've even lost count, but so my other point is nobody really knows what's right for you but you. Most of the times we tend to want to talk to people about situations happening, or maybe you want them to fine. On that, I really believe that we already have the answers in us. Just that we think that maybe when you talk to another person, don't get me wrong, talking to someone helps, but if you really think about it after you talk to someone, talking to people really help, maybe to make you feel better, release the pain. But at the end of the day, it's really you who knows what's the best for you, be it in relationships, at work, like name it, in all aspects of life, right? You always have that. If you sit down you alone and you think about this whole things going on, you'll find that you have the answer. Maybe the only problem I know that I've also faced is the strength to maybe take the decision, but we already have the decision. So no matter what people tell, oh, do this, do that, it's you that is in that shoe. You know better where it hurts. So I believe we have that decision to ourselves. My point number 8 is relationships will push you forward or pull you down. Relationships, be it romantic relationships, be it with family, be it with friends, colleagues, to either push you forward or pull you down. That's what I've observed so far. I know the quality of my video has changed a bit because I was capturing like out the window and it's getting dark, so I don't know, the lighting doesn't really change much. My point number 9 is that fear doesn't really go away. Fear will always be there. Even if you practice something, you know in your heart that maybe you've done your best, but somehow fear will crawl out of somewhere and come. In my case, when I was starting my YouTube channel, I always felt, okay, I feared what people would say. I feared I will not have the best cameras, I will not have the best phone, I will not have the best lighting. In fact, I feared everything. So the first time I got my first gadget, I got for my, of course I already had my phone, and the other gadget I got was a ring light. When I had the ring light, like, okay, now I don't have a microphone. So I went and I got a microphone. When I got a microphone, now I feel, now I don't have a good phone. And even in that state, I remember I went to, if you've been through Mutasaka Ferry, you know, this was selling iPhones, and I've always wanted an iPhone, and I had always wanted an iPhone. So I thought if I get an iPhone, I'll get better quality videos, which is true. So I got duped in the process. There's this phone, I asked this guy who was selling this second-hand kind of iPhones, then his was fake, and he told me, when you have 1 million, I can get you. By that time it was 12, I think 12 plus, I don't know if 12 plus or something, but it was 12, iPhone 12. So I was too desperate for a phone. So he told me, if you get 1 million shillings, I'll get you a phone. I was like, okay. Then I asked him, what about if I give you the phone I have, which was a Techno phone by that time? And then he said, okay, now you'll give me the phone, and then you add some money on top of it. I think I added like 700,000 shillings. So he got me this phone. Oh my god, this phone was fake as hell. You see, so I ended up taking it back, and I got back now my Techno. It's the one I used to record the previous videos on my channel. And then I just had to do it like that. Even at that, still I felt, okay, I don't have, my house is not good enough, it's not up to the other videos that I watch on YouTube. My house is maybe small, my kitchen is not big, you know, the fear, like my kitchen is not big enough for a YouTube vlog, like everything was just not, to me, was not up to standard of of the YouTube vlog, until I came to a realization that I would never really get to the extent whereby I have something good enough for my YouTube. So I just started using what I have until now I'm here. I know I'm not there yet. I still have just a few subscribers, and that's okay. Journey of health and mind, of course, start with a step, and that's fine for me. So the point is, fear will always be there. My point number 10: if it doesn't fit, don't force it. I don't know how much I can emphasize this enough, but in what is used most of the time, my experience, that I've seen things that when you really force it and you want it to work, most times, like, I'll use relationships because that what I've experienced, maybe let's say a lot, most of the things. So like you're forcing it, you're doing all what it takes, you're doing whatever, just so something can work out. It really doesn't at the end of the day. So you can force it, okay, for some time, but after some time, it will not serve you the way you want it to serve you. So if it doesn't fit, be it friendships, be it whatever it is, but if you feel it isn't fitting, just let it go. Don't force it. Just let it go. My point number 11 is heartaches don't last forever. Heartaches don't last forever. I remember there's this one time, I think by the beginning of last year, that was 2024, by January. Oh, there's something about January. I don't know. All my relationships end in January. I don't know. There's just something about January. So I broke up with this guy. You guys, oh my god, I thought I was going to die. I thought it was just too much on me. My heart was so shattered. I felt not like I was going to commit suicide. No, I just felt in me like the pain was just too much that, oh my god, I felt like I was never going to heal. I felt as if, oh my god, I don't even know the right words to describe how I was feeling. But of course it took some time. It was a bad one, of course. It was a bad one. So it took me some time, and with time I healed, and I didn't know that I would just get out of that place. So heartaches don't last forever. It may take time. For others, it takes short time, of course, depending on the relationship. But for other people, you can date someone for 1 month. Someone like me, I can date for 1 month or 2, and I take 6 months to heal. You get me, right? So there are people, they can date for 3 years and then take a month or 2 to heal. And I understand people are different, and I'm also different, but mine takes always longer compared to other people that I know. So that is it. Point number 12 is perfection doesn't exist. Like I explained before, when I wanted to start my YouTube channel, I want this, I want that, and even by the time when I got most of the equipment that I needed, I still felt. So when I had a Technophone, I thought, okay, let me get another Technophone. So I got a better version of the Technophone at that time, and I thought that would be it. I still thought, oh, now this is not the best. Now I need an iPhone. Now that I have an iPhone, I feel, okay, now I need a bigger camera, something like that. So I just realized, you know what, I dreamt to have this iPhone. Now I have my iPhone. I can record videos, but somehow I feel, like it will just never get there. Perfection just doesn't exist, I can never have the best shows, the best videos, the best pictures. You can just never, you always want like better than that. You want it all perfect. So I just stopped. I use what I have to do whatever that I want to do. And in most times, the message is always passed across. So my point number 13 is learning to say no. I've learned, most especially when I was like in my late 20s, now making it to 30 years, I learned a lot to say no, and you can take it whatever way you feel, but if something doesn't serve me, of course not like to be selfish. Take an example, let's say maybe someone says, okay, please lend me some money. and that money I want to use it for something myself, unless that is to me, unless it's a matter of life and death, I'll say no, because I want to use my money for something. I'm not going to take what I want to use and give it to you to use it for whatever reason, again, unless it's a matter of life and death. So I've learned a lot to say no. You're not going to call me randomly at 9 p.m. to go and hang out or whatever without giving me, maybe informing me prior to that time. I'm not going. Not even at 8. Even at, oh my god, even at 7, you ought to have like informed me hours before. And no longer go to last minute events or anything, be it unless of course it's work, but this last minute kind of a meeting, an outing, a day, it's not for me. So I just learned to say no. Second, lastly, listen to your intuition. Oh my god, listen to your intuition. If something doesn't feel right, it isn't. It just isn't right. Every single time I fail to listen to my intuition, I've paid a heavy price for it. So please listen to your intuition. Lastly, number 15, life is short. Guys, life is short. 2024 and 2025, I've lost very many people that are close to me. My friends losing, and as in them losing their lives. Just recently, I think last week, last week, a lady that I was with at a mission area, I even shared the bed, not a bed, we shared a room. She just got pregnant, and with my findings was ectopic pregnancy, and she just passed away, just like that. And then many others, my friends, who have, like, there's just so many. I've lost, from last year and this year, I can say a minimum of 10 people. 10 people that I know, and 10 people that, do you know what it means? People that you know that also and so, so and so, so and so. 10. That I think is the minimum, if I can remember. So let's learn to live life. The struggle, tussles and bustles of achieving goals, getting this and that, hitting milestones, this and this and that. Amidst all that, let's learn to live life. Life is short. Let's enjoy the moments as well. Let's enjoy the journey of life, So I'll say that's all for now. So please learn to. So please, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I kindly request that you do subscribe, and bye.